So this is the that's right exercise. You can do it in groups of 3, A, B, and C. And step 1 is that A believes the following things to be true about you. You're a superb hypnotic subject. You are totally resourceful. You can change easily. Now, how does A go about believing those things? Well, they just pretend that they're true. You guys can all pretend, right? You make believe that the other person is a superb hypnotic subject, that they're totally resourceful, and that they can change easily. A then makes a mental image of the B going into a trance, whatever that means, and asks their unconscious to hold the picture as a goal. Okay? So what would someone look like if they're going into a trance? Well, let's choose A and B. You're A, you're B, I'm C. What would someone look like if they're going into a trance? Do you suppose? So relaxed.
Just, you know, sat in the seat, well into the seat.
Uh-huh. Eyes open or eyes closed, do you think?
Closed.
Yeah, maybe closed eyes. Maybe, you know, symmetrical facial muscles. Maybe drooling out of a... well, breathing... Deep breath, slow breath. Sure. Okay, so A, B, C. So A makes a mental picture of B going into a trance. So you imagine Eric going into, or actually in a trance. Can you imagine him like that? Yeah. Okay, so that's your goal. Now your job in this is to sit there. It says step 3, B sits there. So that's there, you're B, so there you are. Then, whenever B does anything that's moving towards your representation of trance, you say, that's right. You might like to look at him with a meaningful gaze that lets him know that... And C, that's me, observes the relationship developing. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll see. When C recognizes that A and B are in a hypnotic relationship, C starts and continues to nod. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, just to recap, Matt's going to believe about Eric, you're a superb hypnotic subject, you're totally resourceful, and you can change easily. I got this exercise from Overdorf and Silverthorne's really cool book, Training Trances, which I highly recommend. So Matt's made the picture of Eric going into a trance. Eric's sitting there. Whenever Eric does anything, and I mean anything, that's moving in the right direction. So what could be moving in the right direction? What's something that could be moving towards your representation of it?
Slow his breathing.
Sure, if he slows his breathing, you're going to say,
that's right.
That's right. Have you got him with his eyes closed? Yeah. As trance? So what does someone do regularly? Blinking. So if he blinks, that's right. Yeah. And when I see the hypnotic relationship developing, I'm going to start nodding. So, go.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Now, as Matt continues to say that's right, the interesting thing about this is that, of course, Matt's communicating with Eric's conscious mind, but simultaneously, he's communicating with the unconscious mind. And it's interesting, because one of the things that Eric's doing at a conscious level is, there we go, not blinking. And yet, and stop. So, what did you guys notice doing that?
I think, well, synchronise, the breathing started synchronising, and I was
yeah.
starting to space out as well. But.
Interesting. What did you notice, Derek?
I noticed he was getting more trance than I was. His physiology was changing more than mine was. I was just sitting here, but then every now and again he'd smile, because he'd never smile, then that would just go, and then he'd feel himself going, and then he'd catch himself and bring himself back.
Well, it's interesting. One of my top tips for doing trance work with people, and any kind of state-oriented work with people, is go there first yourself. Wherever you want to take someone else, go there first yourself. And if you just get into rapport with, if you're with someone, if you get into rapport with them and then just drop into a trance, they'll start to go into one too. Interesting. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you for a great demonstration, guys. So get into groups of 3, space yourselves out around the room, and choose an A, B, and a C. Very important step. Choose an A, B, and a C. And then take 3 to 5 minutes apiece for this. Okay?